Hey guys, Jamie from Chef Dine. Awesome little salmon dish for you today. It's firecracker salmon. We're going to take it one step further and throw it into a wrap with a citrus salsa. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is we're just going to make up the marinade for the salmon. So I always like to go pretty heavy on the ginger. So it's a decent teaspoon there of ginger, garlic, some sriracha, which is chili hot sauce. So just over a tablespoon of, a heaped tablespoon of sriracha, soy sauce, equal amounts. And then if you want to, brown sugar. So this is actually raw sugar, but completely optional, but you can just put a little bit in just to give it that sweetness, and it also caramelizes when you put it into the pan. It's almost going to caramelize the outside of the salmon. So just give that a mix, and then they can go straight in. So just leave those to sit. You want to give them at least 15-20 minutes for the flavour to penetrate. So if you've got more time, then that works as well. But 15-20 minutes at the minimum is going to actually really increase the flavour. So while they're sitting there, we can then make the salsa to go with the salmon. Okay, so for the salsa, we're just going to start off with some finely diced red onion. So get it as fine as you can. No dramas. If it's chunky, you can just run the knife through it afterwards. So that's about all I want. See, it's just give it a run through if it needs to be taken down anymore, and then straight into the bowl. Got a Roma tomato, so I'm just going to quarter that. Take the seed out. The four quarters. And then just a small dice. So run through it 4 times that way, and then just go the other way. That's that. That can be mixed in with your onion to start the base of the salsa, and then we're just going to add our citrus to it. The citrus, this is a grapefruit, so I'm just going to take the top and bottom off, and then you just work your way round to take the skin off. So you don't want any of the white, because that will be bitter. So just work your way around. You can just follow it as you've got the first cut. You can just follow it all the way around. It's almost telling you where to cut. So that's it. And then just remove these parts at the bottom. Yep. And then to segment, where you see the line, you're just going to go in on the line, and then on the other side as well. And that way you're going to get a really nice segment. And then on the other side of the line you cut again, and then take out the next segment. So you can see the line there. You just want to go on this side, the right side of the line, push that to the side, and then cut the segment out. So just keep on doing that until you've worked all the way around, and that will be the base of the salsa. Just give it a squeeze, just to make sure you're getting all the juice and all the flavour out of the grapefruit. And then exactly the same with the orange, top and tail. Run the knife down the side, in the side, and then the segment comes out. So you can also cut next to it and then just prise the segment out that way. And then just squeeze the juice in. So same with the lime, just cut it in half and then squeeze all the lime juice in. And then just to finish it off, you can't have a salsa without coriander, so just if there's some massive stems in there, just get rid of those, but otherwise it's just gonna add to the flavour, so I wouldn't worry about too much about picking it out. So group it together and then just run the knife through as fine as you can, but just the once. You don't really want to be bruising the coriander. You need to keep it really fresh and vibrant. So this dish really works well with like the heat from the chili, and then you've just got that lovely freshness to cut through. So great one for summer, and can just have this to you know, top off your barbecue fishes or whatever, and you know, just a nice fresh little tasty number to have on a hot day. Okay, so for the salmon we're just going to fire up the pan. Going to use olive oil for this one. Doesn't need much, just a touch of olive oil. And then the salmon has been in here for 15-20 minutes, so just gonna go straight into the pan once the oil's hot. So that's the inside of the fillet going down. So the sugar is going to give it a nice char. So obviously that part's optional, and the soy sauce, so you're going to get it quite dark. And then keeping it in the pan, it's got a metal handle, it's going to go straight into the oven, and then that is going to take about 7 minutes. So that's got some nice colour on it. So once you've got that colour, just straight in. Just going to pour a little bit of that marinade over the top so it's not wasted. And then straight into the oven. Okay, so for the wrap, we're just going to have some avocado that will be placed at the bottom. So just wrap around the stone with the knife and then give it a twist, and it will just come away. So for this one, to get that out safely, you can just crack it and then the stone will just come away. And then to get it off the knife, instead of trying to hold it with your fingers, because that would be really slippery, so quite dangerous with the blade here, just get a cloth and then pull the stone away, so your hand is always protected behind the cloth. So to scoop out the avocado, literally just going to go in behind with a spoon and just scoop it out. So there we go, both sides, both parts, down the side again, and then just like press against the skin and it will just pop out. So that's it, nice avocado, really clean. And then just some nice slices. Also, what's a really good idea to do is like blend this with some sour cream, as you would normally have with a taco. So for this one, I'm just gonna keep it raw. So nice slices of avocado, and then just season those nicely. So the salt really enhances the flavour. Okay, so this salmon has been in for like 8.5 minutes, so it's got a nice colour on the underside. So just gonna take that out, and they can sit there while we load up the tortilla. So just gonna heat the taco. Just throw it over the gas for a second. It will just make it a little bit more pliable and add some char to it. So straight onto the plate. The salmon is perfect as it is, just you know, just a salmon dish. So put it with noodles or rice, whatever you want, salad. But for this one, we're just gonna whack it up with some avocado, and then got a nice fillet of salmon. So just take this guy out. And then you can just not drop it on the floor, and you can just have like nice chunks of salmon. A little bit of the citrus salsa. So you know, just add some really nice freshness to it. Just give it a little bit of the juice. Don't add too much because otherwise it will make the tortilla go soggy. And then just going to finish it off just to give it some substance. I've just got some watercress that I'm going to put through it. Makes it look a bit more attractive, and also just give it some volume and some bulk. So that is my firecracker taco with avocado and citrus salsa. So enjoy that. Yum 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 yum. Is that good? Good girl.